We are live. All right, let's wait for the link as always, and we'll be ready to go. How's everybody doing?
He's ready.
All right. Hey, welcome to a new daily for Lambda execution team. Let's get this started. Tomas, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. So yesterday I started a draft PR that changes the indexing from some tables, which are like receipts, block bodies, block headers, etc., from block numbers to block hashes. The reasoning behind this is that this supports like differentiate, like putting all blocks and not only the ones from the canonical chain. And we will keep using the getters by block to get the elements from the canonical chain, but we can also get them by hash if we want like any other block or whatever. So I added that, and then I made every get by number first get the number corresponding to the hash, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I had some bugs, but I solved them this morning. So I think that I have everything implemented, but I have like 80 tests that are failing. So I need to figure that out before putting that up for review. But I expect to have that fixed by today. I did see some comments, so I might need to roll back some things, especially related to transaction locations. Yeah, we'll see how that goes after everything is at least working in the tests.
All right, great. Thank you. Let's continue with Esteban.
Yeah, hello. I've been struggling with the frame building code yesterday. My plan was to refactor it to get it in a better shape and have the framing and deframing encapsulated in a single strut. But I'm not being able to do that, and I'm not sure if it's a good idea. I tried a couple of different approaches, and I'm still working on the second one. Let's see how that goes. I will spend an hour or 2 hours more on this, and if I make no progress, I will move to something else, because I was talking earlier with Gaston, and in the work he's doing, he will need soon the listen loop for the RLPX protocol, and I think that's more important than the refactor I'm addressing. So I will move to that. I will leave the pull request. Probably I will move it for ready for review, just with the refactor that is already done, and then leave a ticket open for that if I cannot figure out a better way to do it. But I will move to the listen loop to have it ready for the hype test that Gaston is working on.
Okay, great. Thank you. Let's continue with Gaston.
Hello. Well, I implemented the encoding and decoding of the status message, but when I wanted to test it, some bugs appears in the hype test. So I was fixing those, but they are mostly related to how we implemented our serve request function. We are hard coding some values, and I need to change that, but I think I will just test it locally with a get node and then send a different PR trying to make the hype test work, because I think I think that will be clearer. So yeah, those are my updates.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Okay, let's go with Federica.
Sure. Well, yesterday I was finishing up the creating a state tree from the engine, like the Debian engine. That was done, and then I started integrating that new way of creating a tree with the migration of the state of accounts to a tree. That is mostly done. I was finishing up fixing a bit of tests and all that, but should be done by today. And then I should move on to migrating the storage to trees.
Cool, exciting. For me, I was I was running the local net and trying to fix a couple of bugs there and making some updates to make our lives easier and to be able to run a local net in a more efficient manner. For example, not having to build the Docker like the image all the time if the code hasn't changed. And then this morning I was looking at the endpoints related to logs and filtering, and there are some filters that require some additional tables for us. So I will be creating a couple more tickets related to that. Just logs, filtering in general. All right. Yeah, that's all I have. Does anybody have something else before we call it off? Okay, cool.